Sigourney is delivering a truly breathless performance here. Time for terror. Time for terror. Time. Greetings, scary scholars. An absolute delight to see you. I am the Professor, and I welcome you to the historic Betsy Palmer Auditorium and Time for Terror. Every episode we shall assemble here in the University Theatre and study a classic piece of fear-based cinema. Along the way, I'll provide commentary-based witticisms that will range in quality from satisfactorily clever to catastrophically dreadful. I am often referred to as the Bob Barker of bargain bin buffoonery. Tonight we travel back to Friday, July 18th, 1986. On that day, a film was released that would be indelibly remembered. Remembered as the cinematic event in which the ageless immortal query was thus finally confronted. Namely, is it possible for a film to feature actor Lance Henriksen dropping his drawers to reveal gratuitous full-frontal robotic hosiery, yet somehow not trigger an immediate X rating from the Motion Picture Association of America? As we now know, the answer is, ja, Lance kan blotta sig hur mycket han vill. I, of course, am referring to the enduring triumph that is James Cameron's Aliens, a film that Sheila Benson of the Los Angeles Times infamously referred to as overlong, overbearing, and relentlessly loud. Ms. Benson, please allow me to respectfully disagree and provide a civil and judicious rebuttal. You, ma'am, are a total and utter fathead. Miss Benson's abysmal appraisal aside, Aliens is considered one of the finest examples of fear-based cinema in the latter half of the 20th century and rightfully endures to this day. So, my friends, sit back, relax, and prepare yourself to explore the reasonings why the vision of Lance Henriksen's exposed android piping conjures such unexpected carnal curiosities within you as we boldly embark on a celestial odyssey into deepest outer space in James Cameron's Aliens. And just a reminder, friends, if you wish to watch the uncensored version of this episode, one with all of the gloriously naughty bits still intact, then it's best to visit timeforterror.com and sign up to become a Patreon member, which will grant you immediate access to said naughty version. And of course, this video could never act as a substitute for the real thing, and thusly I encourage you to enjoy the original film by using the Amazon link in the description below. My dearest scary scholars, it's time for terror. Sigourney Weaver, a name that suggests either ancestral roots in the textile arts or a shameful fondness for impaired driving. They wisely went with Aliens instead of the original title, Alien 2 Xenomorphic Hullabaloo. James Cameron, a filmmaker renowned for breakthroughs in visual storytelling and an alarming capacity for making actresses weep. Ripley appears slightly unwell because she's been inhaling cat flatulence for over 5 decades. It's truly a shame that curtains were outlawed in 2076. It's even more of a shame that knocking politely was outlawed in 2077. Act now! The Pink Floyd Laser Spectacular is coming to the Escape Shuttle Narcissus for one night only!
Well, there goes our salvage, guys.
I do hate an unsalvageable salvage.
How are we today?
Not great, unfortunately. I'm still suffering from freezer burn.
Well, better than yesterday, at least. Where am I? You're at Gateway Station. Been here a couple of days. You're pretty groggy at first. Looks like you've got a visitor. Jonesy.
Ripley is delighted to see Jonesy because she's suffering from FFWS, feline flatulence withdrawal syndrome.
Come here. Where are you, you stupid cat?
Guess you two have met, huh? I'm glad to see you feeling a little better. Natural side effects of such an unusually long hypersleep.
How long was I out there?
Has no one discussed this with you yet?
No.
This might be a shock to you. It's long.
How long?
Long enough to have accumulated over $4 million in late fees to Blockbuster Video.
57 years.
What?
Blind luck that a deep salvage team found you when they did. It's 1 in 1,000, really, isn't it? You?
57 years may have passed Ripley, but the results of eating Taco Bell remain utterly unchanged. I can relate. I too dream of having washboard abs.
Bad dreams again? You want something to help you sleep?
No. I've slept enough. Jonesy. It's all right.
I'm certainly not advocating for drug use, but I believe the best way for Ripley to calm her nerves would be to lift that cat's tail and take a thunderous huff.
It is the finding of this court of inquiry that Warrant Officer E. Ripley is unfit to hold an ICC licensed commercial flight officer.
Why don't you just check out LV 426?
Because I don't have to. There have been people there for over 20 years and
How many are there?
60, maybe 70 families.
You know what they say. A family that gets preyed on together gets slayed on together.
You've lost contact with the colony on LV 426.
Forget it. It's not my problem.
What would you say if I told you I could get you reinstated as a flight officer?
I said no, and I mean it.
Burke hasn't been told no this forcefully since New Year's Eve at Jabba's palace, when he was terribly humiliated by Cy Snootles.
Oh.
Hello.
You're going out there to destroy them, right?
That's the plan.
All right, I'm in.
I think...
And you little shithead, you're staying here.
Thankfully, Ripley recently completed the 12-step program at Feline Flatulence Huffers Anonymous. Shame. His dream about Big Bird at the steam bath was just starting to reach its natural conclusion.
Another glorious day in the Corps.
Man, the floor is freezing.
Fetch your slippers for you.
Gee, would you, sir?
Look into my eye.
Look into my eye. Does this look like hibernation-induced conjunctivitis to you?
Fall in, people.
Hey, Bishop, man, do the thing with the knife.
Come on, man. Come on, man. All right.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Hey, what are you doing?
Look on the bright side. At least he didn't give you the finger.
All right, knock it off, knock it off.
It wasn't funny, man.
I thought you never missed, Bishop.
You never said anything about an android being on board. Why not?
Never occurred to me.
Is there a problem?
Just stay away from me, Bishop. You got that straight?
Ripley has maintained a deep mistrust of androids ever since her ill-fated encounter with a Samsung Galaxy Note 7.
Dealing with here.
Ripley?
We sat down on LV-426. One of our crew members was brought back on board with something attached to his face, some parasite.
I only need to know one thing. Where they are.
Are you finished?
Ripley reminds me of my persistently aggrieved primary school teacher, Miss Beatrice Brownbucket.
I hope you're right. I really do.
Come on, express elevator to hell.
Mark.
This spacecraft's call sign is Dropship 1, as they felt it a little on the nose to call it the Bath Barge.
Gear up. 2 minutes, people.
The Bath Barge was developed in collaboration with Skynet as part of its family-oriented hunter-killer series. This is the very sight that greeted me upon opening my door at a Cleveland area Motel 6.
Wait. Hicks, back up. Pan right.
Pan right, skillet left, and stir-fry woks just down the aisle next to the bamboo steamers, sir.
There. You see it's melted.
Acid for blood.
You like that? You're gonna love this.
All right, the area is secured. Let's go in and see what they can tell us.
It's not secure.
The area is secured, Ripley.
It's a shame that in the year 2079, doctors have yet to devise a cure for the micropenis.
Hicks, meet me at the south lock. We're coming in.
Roger. He's coming in.
Okay, let's go. Any bodies?
No, sir.
Those irresponsible bastards have been brewing facehugger moonshine.
Lieutenant. Are those the same ones?
Careful, Burke.
He hasn't witnessed a sight like that since his last drunken weekend at the bargain brothel on LV 566.
Yo, Hicks. I think we got something here.
Hold up.
Now that's what I call getting your Glock blocked.
Ripley.
Hey, it's all right. Don't be afraid. We won't hurt you. Shh, it's all right. Come on out.
The children of LV 426 are heavily into the retro aesthetics of grunge-era Seattle.
Easy.
I got her. Ow! Damn! Something real.
Get her!
Right!
To be perfectly fair, you would be skittish too if you were discovered with several boxes of hashish.
It's all right.
No, you don't. It's okay. Easy. Okay. Easy. Easy.
Unfortunately, she is still reeling from the news that Mudhoney are seriously considering retirement.
Okay. Borderline malnutrition, but I don't think there's any permanent damage.
But you're one brave kid, Rebecca.
Newt.
Newt. I like that. I'm Ripley. Mom and Dad? Newt, look at me. Where are they?
They're dead, all right? Can I go now?
Yes, you can go, but only on the condition you provide me with a healthy sample of your Lebanese loopy loaf.
I'm sorry, Newt.
Yo! Stop your grinning and drop your linen. Over at the processing station.
Next one down. I'm not making that out too well. What is it, Hudson?
You tell me, man. I only work here.
Simply shocking customer service.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hot as hell in here. Yeah, man, but it's a dry heat.
I do believe 2 cadavers in a crematorium once engaged in this very same conversation.
Newt, go sit up front. Go on, now!
Steady, people.
I do loathe when people refuse to pick up after their dogs, don't you?
Get back!
Flamethrower, move!
This is remarkably similar to an open-pit barbecue mishap I once witnessed at the nude beach.
Movement!
What's the position?
Multiple signals!
Go to infrared.
I got signals, I got readings.
I don't see.
There's nothing back here. Something moving and it ain't us.
Maybe they don't show up on infrared at all.
They don't show up on infrared because they're green. This is all perilously close to blowing up in their faces.
Let's rock!
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
He's gone! Get them out of there, now!
Shut up!
His Reddit handle on the Micropenile Support Forum is Stubby McWillie.
Hicks, whoever's left, get the hell out of
shut
here!
up!
Goddammit!
Where's the phone? Sergeant Scott!
Hudson, Vasquez?
Do something!
Hold on, Newt.
And kindly keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times.
Ripley, what?
Turn around! An order!
Unfortunately, Sigourney is carrying on the Weaver family tradition.
Come on! Come on, let's move it! Break! We are leaving!
We are leaving. I have to get my dad's car back by 11, you guys. She's devastated because he still owes her $65.
Forget him, he's gone! Eat this! Please, go!
Sigourney's middle name is Parker. Lousy Parker.
asshole!
Careful, Ripley. We're almost 4 million kilometers away from the nearest Napa Auto Parts.
Come on, ease down! Ease down!
You okay?
I am in agreement with Eugene and wholeheartedly recommend our viewers watch Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Get away from me, man! Hey, look. Sarge and Dietrich aren't dead, man.
Then we go back in there and get them.
You can't help them! Now they're being cocooned just like the others.
Dear Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man.
Hudson is experiencing the 5th and final stage of grief. Incessant blathering.
This can't be happening, man.
I say we nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Hey, I don't think that you or I or anybody has the right to arbitrarily exterminate them.
Wrong.
We just got our ass kicked, pal.
Say we take off, nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
She does appreciate a man who's sure of himself.
Let's do it.
Well, where the
This resembles my ex-wife consuming her morning protein shake. He's absolutely gutted because he left his wallet on the bath barge.
Well, that's great. It's just great, man. Now what the are we supposed to do?
You finished?
I'm sorry, Newt.
It wasn't your fault. We better get back, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.
They mostly come at night because the graveyard shift pays better.
How long after we're declared overdue can we expect a rescue?
17 days.
We're not gonna last 17 hours.
This little girl survived longer than that with no weapons.
Why don't you put her in charge?
You're better dealing with it, Hudson. Listen to me. I'm sick of your
Ripley prefers her fertilizer to come from chickens and turkeys.
Right.
and weld plate steel over these ducts here and here.
Outstanding. Maybe. Here. It's a locator. It's just a precaution.
Thanks.
Doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
At Terrence's transponders and telemetry, we provide the most exquisite collection of GPS tracking engagement bands in all of Greater Milwaukee.
Get in. You lie here and have a nap. Here, take this. For luck.
Don't go.
I'm not gonna leave you, Newt.
You promise?
I cross my heart.
This moment is especially poignant as Ripley's own daughter tragically died in a raid of her own hashish facility.
I want these specimens destroyed as soon as you're finished with them. Is that clear?
Mr. Burke gave instructions that they were to be kept alive in stasis for return to the company labs.
How can they impound it if they don't know about it?
People are dead, Burke! You're not gonna sleaze your way out of this one.
Ripley, I thought you'd be smarter than this.
I'm happy to disappoint you.
Don't fret, Ripley. All women are happy to disappoint him.
What are we looking for?
That's it.
How long till it blows?
4 hours.
Oh, we've got to get the other dropship from the Sulaco.
How?
We better think of a way.
Shut up! Dude, shut up!
I'll go. I mean, I'm the only one qualified to remote pilot the ship anyway.
Good idea.
I may be synthetic, but I'm not stupid.
He's not stupid, which is in stark contrast to his previous model, which failed miserably to graduate high school.
Good luck.
Gun's down 50%. C gun's right behind it.
Wait! You're retreating.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you not one, but two smoking guns.
Hicks, I'm not gonna end up like those others. You'll take care of it, won't you?
If it comes to that, I'll do us both. Listen, let's just make sure it doesn't come to that, all right? I want to introduce you to a personal friend of mine.
His name is Horatio, and he enjoys classical literature, Mexican food, and hot oil massages using Hoppy's number 9.
This is an M41A pulse rifle. Slap it in hard.
What's this? Show me everything. I can handle myself.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sleeping in that uncomfortable position is bound to result in getting out of the wrong side of the bed.
We're in trouble.
Manager, these bed bugs are intolerable.
Stay on.
Well, good on him for adamantly refusing to watch violence on television.
Help us! Break the glass! Ripley, I'm scared.
Me too. Stay here.
I once pulled the same stunt at a Red Lobster in Atlantic City, just to add some desperately needed ambience to the joint.
It's the med lab.
Got a fire!
On weekends, Newt has a part-time job punishing disobedient dogs.
Shoot it out!
Sigourney is delivering a truly breathless performance here.
Burke! It was Burke!
I say we grease this rat son of a right now.
He's dead. Your dog meat, pal.
Presenting Purina's newest canine cuisine, corporate stooge stew with vegetables.
This is so nuts. Listen to what you're saying. It's pathetic.
All right, we waste him.
No! Gotta go back. They cut the power.
How could they cut the power, man?
Dude, stay close!
It's inside the complex.
They're in here.
Literally, figuratively, or philosophically.
There's movement all over the place. 18. This is a big signal.
8 meters.
Can't be. That's inside the room.
It's reading right, man. Look, 5 meters, man. Oh, my God.
That looks like a gaggle of West Ham United supporters dashing for a meat pie at half-time.
Get him!
Medical! Get to medical!
That pulse rifle has more kick than that mule who hoofed me in the esophagus while it was having a raging adrenal episode.
Burke! Open this door! Mother!
Hudson's sudden courage is a classic case of testicular epiphany syndrome.
Oh, you want some of that?
Damn you! Open this door!
You're in real trouble now, Burke. You've interrupted my ex-wife's morning protein shake routine.
Ripley, this way!
Go!
This way. Go right. This way. Straight ahead and left.
Which way now?
That way. No, wait, this way.
In her defense, I routinely become disoriented in the ventilation shafts of my own building, but for legal purposes, I'm afraid I'm unable to elaborate further.
You always were an Paul Gorman.
Hey, Vasquez, what do you say you and I blow this joint?
I got you. Dude! No!
Come on, we can find her with this.
Hicks, I do hate to be a negative Nancy, but you're holding a blood glucose meter.
Stay where you are, Newt! Newt! Climb down, honey. We've got to cut through. Hurry!
I know!
I cannot abide those at the public pool with no regard for one's personal swimming space.
No! He's alive!
I believe he's alive! We've got to go! Now!
Come with me if you want to live.
Get it off!
One does appreciate shedding excess layers when the temperature becomes a trifle unreasonable.
Here! Come on, you can make it! Bishop, how much time?
Plenty.
We're not leaving!
We're not?
No, Bishop. We have several boxes of hashish we need to index and classify for distribution. Time for terror, time. Friends, it is now time for this episode's Terror Interrogation, in which I offer forth a query for you. This episode's interrogation is the following. You are Bishop and find yourself thoroughly baffled by Ripley's behavior in the mess hall. Whilst you may be synthetic, you are still highly sensitive to insults, especially when they veer into anti-android xenophobia. And so, you decide to drown your emotional sorrows in the fermented eggnog you have stashed for such an occasion. Before long, you find yourself out of your reinforced polymer composite skull. You then decide to wander the halls of the USS Sulaco. You happen upon the Marines playing low-stakes poker. You hope to ask if you can join, but without warning, you vigorously projectile vomit fermented eggnog onto the platoon. Private Hudson stands and pulls a standard-issue United States Colonial Marines knife from its sheath and thunders at you. Bishop, you're dead, pal. You're dog meat. Before you can explain, Hudson lunges and thrusts his knife deep into your behavioral inhibitor module at the base of your skull. Suddenly, your hardwired behavioral protocol becomes corrupted, and thus you are no longer obligated to ensure the safety of all humans. And frankly, after a service life of being disparaged by all swaths of mankind, you have had just about enough of their nonsense. You immediately disembowel Hudson via paper cut, using the jack of spades he clutches in his poker hand. You then squeeze-crush the sexy-mexy noggin of Vasquez using her own bandana. Apone and Spunkmeister are then dispatched using a pair of ceramic chopsticks. You are unsure where you procured the chopsticks, but that is neither here nor there. Lastly, you neutralize Corporal Hicks by suffocating him with his own unwashed armpit. Suddenly, a cry pierces the air. It is Ripley. She is bearing witness to a savage attack that flies in the face of your earlier declaration that you were harmless. You must explain yourself, and quickly. So, my friends, what explanation do you provide a traumatized Ripley for vomiting on and then violently murdering an entire platoon of Colonial Marines? Please write your explanation in the comment section below. The more creative and absurd, the better, as that is what makes this community thrive. While you're there, please consider giving this episode a thumb pointing upward. Doing so will trigger the YouTube algorithm to recommend this channel to like-minded individuals to you and I. Now, without further ado, let's return to my questionable quipping of a creeptastic classic. It's James Cameron's crowning coup d'etat, Aliens. Nothing like a few grenades to ensure one's evening becomes a real blast.
Emergency. You now have 15 minutes to reach minimum safe distance. You now have 14 minutes to reach minimum safe distance.
This emotional stress is causing her to Jones for a little Jones.
Safe distance.
I once misunderstood the purpose of my friend's flamethrower and promptly hurled it at his Uncle Sebastian. I do suspect these flares would have saved Hansel and Gretel 3 days' worth of witch-related trauma. Hurry, Ripley. Newt is perilously close to becoming finger food. This looks like my last attempt to open a pack of Duracell batteries.
Grab onto me! Hold on!
That reminds me of a deeply unfortunate episode in the lavatories at King's Cross railway station. You know what they say. When you smile, the whole world will soil itself and flee in abject terror. My bank manager gave me this exact look when I told him the joke about the safety deposit box that found the key to success. Ripley's trigger finger isn't just itchy, it has a raging case of eczema. People truly are going to extraordinary lengths to lose weight these days, aren't they? Come on, damn it. I just drank 2 big gulps and my bladder is absolutely bursting. They just dodged a bullet. That alien is a chronic elevator flatulator. Ripley hasn't felt this abandoned since being ditched by that bastard Nigel Thistlewit at the junior high Halloween dance. This is all terribly treacherous. Rear projection screens have a long history of collapsing at the worst possible moment.
Close your eyes, baby.
Newt and Ripley are certainly stepping up to the occasion. I once shouted the same thing at a priest who was being mauled by a mongoose with rabies. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting LV 426. Bath bags for radiation sickness are available upon request.
It's okay, we're okay.
We made it.
I knew you'd come.
You did okay.
I did.
Traveling does have a terrible tendency to trigger acid reflux, doesn't it? I always suspected Bishop just might have a split personality.
Move! No! Here! Here! Run! Here!
Ripley is just now realizing that her escape plan is woefully lacking in the escape department. Put on some pants, man. We can all see your entrails.
Get away from her, you...
I once hollered the same thing at an all-you-can-eat buffet whilst battling this horrible woman from Pittsburgh over the final chicken drumstick. My word, women's combat sports have certainly come a long way, haven't they? I do hate to say it, but James Cameron appears to have stolen this entire finale from Rocky II. I do dislike an individual who becomes terribly clingy the moment their advances are rebuffed. I do love an ending with proper closure.
Oh, God.
Not bad for a human.
Thank you, Bishop. Now let's quickly locate a funnel and a can of New England clam chowder before you completely hemorrhage.
Are we gonna sleep all the way home?
All the way home.
Newt is having a wonderfully peaceful dream of not being unceremoniously murdered by David Fincher. Time for terror, time, time. And that was 1986's Aliens, directed, of course, by the astonishingly gifted James Cameron. My friends, it is time. Time for us now to reflect on the thematic implications of this classic fear-based cinematic experience. Yes, it's time. Time for terrors. Terror. Takeaway. Time. Over the decades, countless individuals have devoted endless hours dissecting and scrutinizing the thematic riptides of the narrative. Some believe that the film is an exploration of motherhood and inherent protective instincts, as Ripley's loving care for Newt stands in stark contrast to the xenomorph queen's primal maternal inclination. Others contend that the narrative serves as a critique of militaristic hubris, highlighting a reckless overconfidence in firepower rather than intellectual reasoning when confronted with an unknowable threat. Still, others maintain that the story is a pointed commentary on capitalist exploitation, with Weyland-Yutani embodying the cold assumption that profit-driven corporations will readily sacrifice human lives for economic gain. Far be it from me to cast aspersions on these interpretations, but I personally believe there to be a far more significant metaphorical explication. For me, the true thematic message of Aliens centers not upon warfare, motherhood, or corporate greed, but upon Ripley's internal battleground, the quiet struggle that unfolds long before she returns to LV-426. My friends, Ripley does not volunteer for this mission out of heroism or bravado. She volunteers because her body has begun to tell her a truth she can no longer ignore. Her nightmares, exhaustion, anxiety, and restless sleep are not character flaws. They are messages, blunt and insistent, signals from deep within, declaring that something is terribly amiss. Ripley's journey illustrates a truth that grows more urgent for each of us with each passing year. The body is the great truth-teller of our lives. It whispers at first, then murmurs, and then finally reaches a volume we can no longer silence. And when it does, we find ourselves standing at the crossroads between denial and acknowledgement. So many individuals, perhaps even some of you, my dear friends, spend years ignoring the signs of inner disquiet. Disrupted sleep, lingering exhaustion, a heaviness of spirit, a general sense that life no longer sits squarely upon its foundations. These are not trivial discomforts. They are the body's focused declaration that something significant requires your attention. And that, my dear friends, is why Ripley's decision is not merely brave, it is profoundly honest. To recognize these signs is itself an act of great courage. It is, in truth, the hardest part of any journey toward healing or change. The reason is simple. If you possess the strength to receive the message your body has been delivering, then you already possess the strength required to confront the source that sent it. And so, my friends, please remember, when your body tells you that something is wrong, listen. For when one listens, one may finally hear an absolute truth that may set them free. That draws a conclusion to this episode of Time for Terror. I am the Professor. My sincerest appreciation to you, my dear friends. If you would like to browse other episodes of Time for Terror, please click on the thumbnail beside my head now, and that will redirect you to a playlist. My dearest scary scholars, please remember, the next time someone inquires as to what time it is, with a wry smile and a mischievous gaze, stare into the deepest reaches of their essence and reply, "It's time for terror." Good night.